Hello everyone, this is Captain MKG. Thank you so much for checking in once again to another installment of our Planetbase at base S508. As previously stated, or I guess not stated, but seen in the last episode, we're just slowly, making our gains here and there in terms of base expansion and technology acquirements. So, as we can see here in the game, we are seeing the sped up version. And here we're just seeing, it looks like I'm just bouncing out the power, exploring the map a little bit. And, oh, there we go. That's it. And now from the canteen, it looks like we also have the, I believe that's the bar that I put in there. And then that's the multi-center. That's right next to it. Then we're going to go ahead and install the next set of, oh, damn it, I ran out of power again. So next goal, ooh, yeah, there we go, like that. So that is the rare case in which you can actually put 8 beds in a cabin, whereas typically you can get 7 in. So sometimes the graphics glitch a little bit. I'm not sure what it is that does that, but I'll take the advantage. No questions asked here. So we're making sure that our lightning rod or our rod is in place. Damn it, out of power once again. Focusing on our very large water manufacturing facility here. Eventually we'll upgrade to all those around the base and we'll get rid of the rest of them. And I believe that would be the robotics center. No, that's not the robotics center. That is the processing plant. Yeah, so the processing plant hooked up right to the oxygen generator and right next to the robotics center. So that way, when we get the ability to have excellent cabin, when we have the ability to produce robots, we will go ahead and have the driller bots just go in, drill away, and have the carrier bots take the ore to the facilities. So we know. So here we just have a few mines out. We have access to just one. We don't need too much here because we have another access tube to the north, or to the north of that airlock. And damn, out of power again. I think at this point I eventually just got really fed up with having this constant power drain. It was really a disaster on production overall. So bit the bullet, went ahead and installed a Goliath-sized turbine, which of course I will have to eventually take down. It is a short means to an end, but it does generate, I believe, a bit more power than it does. I believe. Let's think of the ratios. It has something to do with the way that how many times you have to go out there and repair the turbine in combination with how much power it produces. So I'm not sure, but I've always been under the assumption, or under the assumption of the game, that the bigger the better. So, and here I'm putting in another medicinal pad, so that way we can start generating more medicinal plants to use for barter. And I believe that, yes, so I installed another canteen there just so we can make use of the biodome right next door, and just very slowly but surely filling it out as we need it. And as you can see, I've also gone ahead and I've taken out the old cabin that used to be there, so we no longer have to deal with the old barracks, so to speak. So from now on, we're just going to build cabins as best as we can, as often as we can, just to make sure that we have a constant supply of bedding and comfort for our colonists, because as long as they're happy in that regard, they can manage their own relative happiness around the place. Now, I'm noticing a small gap here by the lake between the lightning rod and the cabins, and unfortunately there was really nothing I could do there. Looking at it now, I'm sure I could move down one part and put another cabin in there, but at this point I'm just, maybe I might do that. Depending on if I'm looking at this video right, I don't think I put anything in there. So depending on how this goes, maybe I will put that down in there so I can install another cabin, which wouldn't be necessarily a bad thing. You can never have enough beds. Short of the colonists, whenever you have visitors coming in, or anybody who needs assistance in space, they're going to need a place to sleep, recuperate, eat, whatever it takes to get them healthy enough and well off enough to get them up and running. You just see there, keep bartering for our bots. So again, and of course we can see here that at last check, we did have roughly 17 colonists, but now we're up to a robust 21 colonists. And again, this is a lot of game footage. I believe this is a condensed version of about 2 hours of gameplay, pushed down. But the nice thing about this game is that it does have the cursor's not locked to the game, so I can easily move in and out and have something on the side. Because I will admit that while I was playing this, I was playing Pokemon Go on the side because, well, why not? I'm indoors and I have time. So if anybody wants to add me, let me know in the comments below. But aside from that, so I think in the next video we'll go ahead and remove that one facility, the multi-center. Take it out, move it down, and that way we can fit another cabin in there just to make use of the terrain. Because, excuse me, getting the burps here from the coffee. Wow, and also the topes from earlier as well. So one thing. We're wrapping up to the end here. Sorry, I keep missing the time. I do enjoy chatting a little bit too much in the post commentary, so maybe I'll do a little bit more of these in the days to come. But anyways, so it looks like we haven't done anything yet in that particular region, so we can go ahead and tear that down, pull it out. We'll have to sacrifice some supplies, but at this point, with how fast we're going in the game, I don't really think it's going to be an issue. Looks like we're planning out expansion again. Those I haven't decided yet because I know that terrain kind of goes off in a weird direction. So hopefully I didn't put anything in there. Excellent. So I believe, yes. So now I believe in one of the recent trades I did acquire the Goliath pattern for solar panels. So I'm putting one of those up if I'm not mistaken. And that will help also with just our overall power generation and just keep us afloat. It's given the condition of the planet here. So one of our next goals in the next game installment here is going to be to go ahead and acquire the large power storage unit, so that way we can make use of the dead end spaces, places where we can't really put anything, or it just doesn't make any sense to have anything out there, because we want to make sure that the parts that require our engineering assistance is close to the airlocks. That way they can get in and out without having to worry about being suffocated outside. So alright, it looks like as we're coming up to the end of the video here, again, we're going to get a steady population of 21 people. It looks like we have 5 robots. No, 6. There we go. Excellent. Our supplies are looking good. Nothing looks like it's deteriorating in terms of... Oh, well, never mind. I'm not going to do that in the next video because it looks like I decided to go ahead and add... Let me see here. That looks like a biodome. And I did put in another cabin, so that's okay. Alright, so we're just continuing on. It looks like we have committed a great amount of resources to build this out. And we are definitely doing an expansion. So, alright guys, well, I do appreciate you all taking the time to sit here, listen to me chatting, and just watching the video with me here. I want to thank you for your time and support, and hopefully I will be able to bring the next one here very soon, and I will see you guys in the next video. And I believe it ends... and more or less here. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.